for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds in the welterweight division. And opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. Just missed with that punch. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantage, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed, but you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side where his opponents had the better hand speed. What have you told him?
Well, I tell him make it a muddy track. You know, Secretariat must be the fastest horse in the world, but on a muddy track, things change a little bit. Step out of range. Don't allow the kind of landscape, the kind of track that will suit speed.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. That punch nowhere close. Good job staying away from the danger there. Gets rid of that effort. Halfway through round number one. Well-placed left hand there. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Completely missing with that punch. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Hit the body. He just missed that shot up top. Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Final 10 seconds of round number one. Keep doing what you're doing. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Good way to protect the midsection. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Keep your head moving. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Come on, kid. He missed with that headshot. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Nice block. Not much action as he just ties up. Halfway through round number two. Blocks away that headshot. Come on, Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Able to dismiss that body shot.
Back to the body.
Commits to the straight right. Showing you some defense there with the block. Off the mark there.
Keep your distance.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Off the mark. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Able to cover up that gut. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Get in there, let's go. Side to side.
Left to the body. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Combo.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Keep moving.
90 seconds to go here in this round.
Just like that. Keep working the body. Jump on it. Nice. Back to the body. Relax.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
That's what I want to see.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. 10 seconds to go in this third round.
Okay. Side to side. Lean to the side. Boom. Count. Beautiful. Nice.
Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you. And that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot, but keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
Keep working the body.
Was just off the mark. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Double up your punch. Looking good. Open.
Good block.
Keep moving, keep moving. There you go. Body shots. Work the body.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. This is brilliant defense we're seeing here every which way. Blocking punches, moving well, parrying punches away.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Now he has to connect the offense a little bit better.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it.
Back to the
90
body.
seconds to go in round number 4. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Keep moving, keep moving. Keep working the body.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it.
Beat him to the punch. Keep working the
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Well, you can just tell that he's unable to keep up this kind of a pace early on. You can see that these punches aren't what they were.
Joe, that's part of the equation. You go out there and you can chuck leather at your opponent, but your opponent, he can handle it if he wants to. He can deflect it, and then he starts coming back with his own. And then what happens? You get tired? You start giving up?
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
You're doing great.
That shot unable to land.
You got this one. Keep that head moving. Jump on him. Nice. You're not supposed to pace yourself.
Halfway into round number 5 here. That was off the mark. Boy, some of the old school guys would really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of bug shots.
He scored well after being hit himself. Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
Hit the body. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. Keep working the jab. Good, good. There you go.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Mistargeted.
You got this one. Take a deep breath.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
He's throwing a lot of punches here. Now, his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
He's tired.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. And now you see him scoring well. Big, big shot he just scored with. What a shot. What a clean left hand that was that knocked him down. Goes down for the first time tonight, but you can see he's ready to make up for it here.
Yeah, just a little bit of water in the basement, not a full flood. But if he doesn't want those pipes to burst, he better figure out quick why he got dropped.
Use the jab. He's tired. He's tired.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
Head body. Head body. Keep moving.
Unable to land that shot.
Use the ring. Use the ring. Just like that. Just like that.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
Pace yourself.
We got a fighter who was knocked down earlier, who, as you can see, is still going about his business the exact same way. let's turn the tables a bit. If you're opposite that fighter, what do you want to do?
What you want to do is just keep going. Hey, you know that old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, he's giving it to you. Keep taking it. Keep going to that well until there's no more water. If he's giving you an opportunity to catch him with the same thing, keep doing it.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
Unload more punches.
Halfway through the 7th round. Very nice defensive guard there.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And he's holding.
Keep your head moving.
I'm wondering what the opposing corner is going to do here. They got to their man earlier. They were able to rock him. And really nothing's changed. He's showing them the same exact look, the same exact style that he came here with.
Well, first of all, the opponent should keep doing what he's doing. You know, you're landing, you found something that's working, stay with it until he changes.
Had his target in mind, but just missed. Able to get rid of that one.
Still not moving enough. Move, move.
10 clicks of the
You're
talk.
still not moving enough. Move, move. There you go.
And that's the end of round 7.
Let him breathe.
I think this fight is going in one distinct direction now. I'm just glancing at your scorecard here, Teddy, at the start of round number 8, and it's clear to see what was a close fight could quickly turn into a one-sided fight.
Yeah, because he's worrying me now. You know, he's starting to do that thing that we talk about as trainers that you never want to see. He's throwing don't hit me punches. Like, you know, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Guess what? The other guy's not going along with it. He's not leaving him alone.
Keep working the body.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Relax, relax. You're not focusing.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
Good exchange. He fires back.
Uppercut.
Not able to land the headshot.
Pace yourself.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Focus!
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special.
Unload! More punches!
That straight right, unable to connect.
Nice work! Nice work! Move your head!
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Keep moving! Keep
90
moving.
seconds into the 9th round.
Hook! Hook! Back to the body!
Able to dismiss it.
You're still not moving enough! Move! Move!
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Combos! Combos! Move your head!
Great movement to get away from those punches.
Work the body, kid! Body shots!
All right, let's do it.
Blocks that punch.
Keep your hands up! Relax! Relax!
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. I like the way he looked at the end of that round. It looks like he's gaining some momentum here. Good competitive fight, and I do believe that he's up on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have it the same way.
You got this one. You got this one.
That just missed. Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else than this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up these darn punches.
Double up your punches. Body shot.
That wasn't able to land.
Work the body. Uppercut.
Halfway through round 10. punch just close.
Uppercut.
A good block.
Come on, kid, focus. Finish with
And
the
he just holds on there. Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it. I can imagine throughout your career, you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating because you start to wonder, does he want to win the fight? That's what you start to wonder.
Counting down towards the end of the 10th round, 10 seconds to go.
Okay, listen to me. When he misses you with a punch, counter. Counter.
Good steady work in the recent rounds by him. As we look at your scorecard, Teddy, round number 11 underway, and that momentum that he's been carrying through to this point has evened up the fight.
And he has to do just what he's doing. But now it's up to his opponent now to get a little kick in the backside and say, hey, I let him get back into it. I got to get back. I got to pick it up.
Focus! Hit the body! What's the body? Come on, kid, focus!
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Unload! More punch!
Halfway through this 11th round.
Keep moving! Keep moving! Use the ring! Use the ring!
Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Hook! Hook! You're still not moving enough! Move! Move!
Now hugging on the inside. Blocks that punch.
Move your head!
Now he ties up there.
Keep your head moving.
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Last round, okay? This
Which way will it go? Both men want it badly. Now the final round.
That's it! That's it!
See him holding on. Blocks that punch. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Keep your head moving.
Gets rid of that body shot.
Keep your distance.
Just off the mark with that punch. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Good defense, just covering up down low. Final minute of this final round of this fight. Just missed scoring with that punch.
Nice, nice.
Take it off.
Last 10 seconds of the fight. Final bell of a fight fan's fight here, but also the kind of fight that you know there's going to be controversy over the scoring.
Yeah, very close. And the kind of fight where you could be influenced different ways depending on what you like in a boxer. You like a guy who's controlling the outside or a guy who goes inside and gets it done downstairs.
The verdict is in, so let's send it up to the ring. Listen, he was the better fighter. He was the busier fighter. He's the fighter that absolutely deserves to have that unanimous decision go the way it did.
And you never like to say this, I say it in jest, but this is one where you could have made up the scorecards before the fight. Unfortunately, sometimes these judges do. But tonight, it turned out okay.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.